I will never get tired. No one can make me tired. I march forward to the victory of our people. The revolution in South Africa is guaranteed that under the EFF, this country will be the better. Stand up, South Africa. Make sure that South Africa, you are counted with me. Rise, South Africa. Stand and make sure that our people understand that they need to be counted. You must be counted. You must be part of history. You must make sure that you are one of the people who are going to deliver economic freedom in our lifetime. Freedom in our lifetime. Amanda! Kichi, Kichi, Kichima. Simran Konto Alliance. Shoot to kill. Gamaza. Kill the poor, the farmer. Kill the poor, the farmer. Brr, pa, pa, brr, pa, pa.
President Trump is going to go down in history for being one, if not the best president of the United States, period. Because he's hit a level like the rest of us. We don't want to hear the sorry, sad stories. And we don't want to hear any more lies. We've been lied to long enough. Did you guys see that he met with the president of South Africa? And President Trump and his no-nonsense, it is so refreshing to see. Like, listen. So, basically, one of the reporters said, what is it going to take for you, Donald Trump, basically, to admit there's no genocide against white people in South Africa? And then this happened.
What will it take for you to be convinced that there's no white genocide in South Africa?
Well, I can answer that for the president. It's for him. No, seriously.
I'd rather have him answer.
Yeah, I'd rather answer that. It will be.
Our president will respond to you.
Yeah, let me.
Thank you, Mr. President.
It will take President Trump listening to the voices of South Africans, some of whom are his good friends.
Then President Trump came back and was like, oh yeah, that's not happening. Genocide, white farmers are not being killed. Watch this.
Is Natalie here? Somebody here to turn that? I could show you a couple of things, and I have to, it has to be responded to.
Yeah, sure.
Let me see the articles, please, if you would, and turn the lights down. Turn the lights down and just put this on. It's right behind you.
Kill the poor, the farmer. Kill the poor, the farmer. Brr, pa, pa, brr, pa, pa.
What do you say? We've been seeing it in America. We've seen that there are a lot of white South African farmers, thousands of them, that are getting killed and getting their land took. We got to stop the cap. You guys know exactly what you're doing. And it really irritated me watching the president of South Africa act like he does not know what President Trump is talking about. He's completely oblivious to what's been going on, but you're the president of South Africa. How do you not know? We're the days of being lied to, this done. Like, we're America, we're here. We need to come together as a country and stop all this other unnecessary crap. And killing white farmers simply because they're white is racist. And that's why, if you guys are completely uncertain of why did Trump let white Afrikaners come, they're farmers, come to America, but you're kicking out all of the illegal immigrant, bitch, that's not even the same thing. They're being massacred. That's what's going on in South Africa. Okay, stupid. That's not the same thing as people breaking into our country illegally and committing crimes. And getting on public assistance and shit, and where we gotta pay for it. That's not the same damn thing. These people add value to our country. They're farmers. They can farm. I love President Trump. That's my president. I wish he could be the president of the United States for the rest of my life. But J.D. Vance 2028. Yeah.
can a stadium of people shouting, shoot to kill the farmer, equate to a genocide? I mean, sister, what you're saying is foolishness. You want fake farmers, that's what they really are. Because ain't nobody leaving their prosperous farms in South Africa to come here. These people might be working at the truck stop or something. I mean, you can't believe politicians like Trump. You got to do your own research, sister. You're talking about, first of all, how did they get the land? How did these farmers get the... Here's some stats for you. The farmers are about 7% of the population, give or take a percent. But yet they own more than 70% of the land. Did you know that? You have a demographic of people that own that's 7% of the population, but yet they own 70% of the land. Now, if you're a thinking sister, how did they get that land if they're only 7%? Well, the colonizers, the Dutch and the English, took the land. How? Colonizers come to kill, steal, and destroy. Now, centuries later, the descendants of those landowners want that land back. Now, they're asking, the so-called farmers are asking to be paid for land that their ancestors stole, sister. Where was Trump and his ancestors when they were killing the real farmers of those lands? Where were they at? Now let's turn to America. Since you said you want these farmers here, and we're kicking out immigrants you claim that came here, that's coming here illegally. Once again, the descendants of those people are coming here, that their lands also were stolen. Just pick up a book and read. The land also were colonized. I'm keeping it simple where you can understand, because it's a little bit more sophisticated, but I don't think you'll understand where I'm coming from. So I'm going to try to keep it simple. These lands that you're saying illegal immigrants are coming in, sister, 200, 300, 400 years ago, the people that's claiming now to be putting fences up, they were the illegals. You can't just say things that there's no proof. There's no evidence that black folks are killing white folks in South Africa for the land. Why? You believe it because Trump said so. Colonization, there's a Holocaust, there is a true genocide happening right now. And your so-called Trump is the one leading it all because he's providing the weapons. I mean, the truth is the truth. You have women and children being bombed and killed, maybe even today in Gaza. Children dying of hunger. How come Trump ain't talking about that? He's saying that there's a genocide in South Africa, so he's given them residential status to be here in the United States. But where are the videos? I'm going to end this video with this. When colonizers come in and they destroy souls for gain, they may get away with for a little while. But it's going to turn around and eventually come back. It could be 100 years, 200 years, 300 years. But an answer must be given. And it reminds me, I said I would end every video with at least one verse. And it reminds me of destroying souls and shedding innocent blood. So let me see. Ezekiel comes to mind. Let's see here. Ezekiel 22:27. Let's get that. Ezekiel 22:27. Okay, let's see what happens. This is what the verse reminds me of. Sister, pay attention. Her princes in the midst thereof are like wolves, ravening the prey, to shed blood and to destroy souls, to get dishonest gain. Did you get that? I'll read it again. Her princes in the midst thereof are like wolves. What colonizers are like. They're like wolves, ravening their prey, to shed blood and destroy souls, to get dishonest gain. That's how the so-called farmers got South Africa 70% of the land, while they're only 7-8% of the demographics. Just like here in the Americas. Dishonest gains. Colonizers built empires on the blood of the Israelites. Trump and his ancestors spilled the blood of the Israelites. And always playing the victim.